Have you ever felt like the market tricks you on every pullback only to then continue in the direction you predicted? Today, I'm going to show you a solution for that. I discovered an indicator on TradingView that's a supercharged version of the Stochastic RSI, the Stochastic Momentum Index, or SMI. And when it's combined with the EMA trend cloud, we have a clear, simple, and extremely powerful strategy to capture trend continuation movements with excellent precision. So stick around till the end. I'll show you exactly when to enter, where to place your stop, and how to exit with consistent profit. How do we add the indicator? You can use any currency pair. I'm currently on Euro US dollar in any time frame. I'm using the 1 hour time frame here, but it could certainly be 4 hours, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, or whatever you choose. Going to indicators, you're going to search for the word stochastic. You're going to search for the Stochastic Momentum Index and select this option right here from this particular user on TradingView. And it will appear on your screen just like it is on mine. The only settings you really need to make adjustments to are located right here in the style section. This particular line will probably appear gray initially. You can change its color to white for improved visibility on your screen, then just click OK. All other settings are good. But what exactly is the SMI? The Stochastic Momentum Index is an oscillator that shows where the price is in relation to the middle of the recent price range. It's composed of a white line, the SMI itself, which shows the momentum strength, and a red line, which is an EMA, used to detect crossovers and changes in direction. The upper and lower bands denote the overbought and oversold levels, specifically at -40 and +40 respectively. Additionally, a green or red background illuminates when the price moves into these oversold or overbought territories. When the white line crosses above the red in an oversold region, it signals the end of a correction and a new upward impulse, and vice versa for drops. How does it work in practice? In the middle of an uptrend, when the SMI drops below the lower band, it indicates a healthy pullback. When it rises, crosses the red line, and returns above the lower band, we have a possible entry point. In a downtrend, on the other hand, we wait for the SMI to go above the upper band and then cross below it to signal a continuation of the drop. Alright, we'll confirm the trend with the EMA trend cloud. Let's add it to the chart. You'll go back to the indicators section again, then search for EMA trend cloud and select this first option right here. It will show up on your chart and you'll have to make some settings adjustments to it. It is essentially about disabling this very first option here. Once that initial option has been disabled, the indicator will be all set for us to utilize. To avoid entries against the trend, we use the EMA trend cloud. Green signifies an uptrend and red indicates a downtrend. The idea is to trade only in the direction of the cloud's color along with the SMI. But before we move on, many of you often inquire about which broker I personally utilize for trading Forex, stocks, or even cryptocurrencies. And my answer is EXNESS. For me, EXNESS is the best and most complete broker. If you've been frustrated by your broker, you'll get what I mean. Many brokers delay order execution. EXNESS offers instant execution. Some brokers charge very high spreads. At EXNESS, the spreads and fees are remarkably low, among the absolute lowest you'll encounter in the market. Have you ever found yourself waiting days for a withdrawal? At EXNESS, your money appears almost instantaneously. You can adjust the leverage almost infinitely, exactly as you want, while controlling your risk. So if your broker freezes, overcharges, or delays payments, it's time to switch. The link is in the description. And as I mentioned, I personally consider it to be one of the best brokers, featuring the lowest fees in the market. Look, let me provide you with a few examples. Now for a buy trade, let's take a look at how we might approach it. Here the price clearly moved into an uptrend, as indicated by the EMA trend cloud indicator. At this precise moment, the price underwent a correction, which is also known as a pullback, and then from that point onward, it entered into the EMA trend cloud. And also at the bottom, it entered an overbought region on the SMI indicator. When these two conditions occur, we pay close attention. The exact moment the SMI indicator shows a reversal here, specifically with its white line moving upwards and crossing over the red line, we are presented with an opportunity to initiate a buy position. This entry is valid provided that the price has not breached the cloud to the downside, but rather has successfully held and remained contained within the boundaries of the cloud. So we're going to patiently await the precise moment when the white line crosses over the red line, which occurred approximately at this point. We're going to set our entry point right as this candle closes. We can set our stop loss slightly below the closing price of the candle itself at minus 0.15 in this particular instance, and then position our profit target at twice that level at 0.30. And the chart came and hit our target right here, resulting in a beautiful victory. For a downtrend, it's the same thing but the other way around. Here we can observe that the price was already moving in a downtrend. At this precise moment, it executed a pullback within the EMA trend cloud, simultaneously exhibiting an oversold condition on the SMI, which indicates that the price is significantly overextended. Despite this downward trend, it will begin to decline at any given moment. When the white line intersects the red line, we will then initiate our entry for the downward movement. So this scenario unfolded directly ahead, precisely at the position of this candle right here. So here we could initiate our trade, setting the stop loss slightly above the candle's peak, which would be approximately 0.17 in this instance, and targeting a profit of double that amount. Here it quickly hit much more than that very rapidly in a short span of time, and securing yet another win by utilizing these indicators. This combination of the SMI plus the EMA trend cloud eliminates a good part of the market noise and gives well-filtered entries that take advantage of the right moment to enter the trend continuation. But remember, this is not an investment recommendation. You always have to test the strategies on a demo account and adjust it to your profile. The content is purely educational and informative. It is not a recommendation to buy or sell assets, much less to use the indicator. Always do your own analysis and consult professionals before you invest, if necessary. Did you enjoy this explanation and wish to discover more profitable strategies using free indicators right here on TradingView? Just comment more indicators if you're interested. Also, consider subscribing to the channel so you're always notified whenever I post a new video featuring a top indicator just like this one, and leave a like to help the channel grow. Thanks, I'm out, and catch you on the next trade.